tied at 76, and Utah has the basketball. Pruitt stays in the ball game. Kruger said he was coming in for the shooter, Pruitt, but I guess not, because Pruitt's still in. He came in for, I think, Sweetwine. Here's Pruitt at the top, guarded by Taylor. Pruitt to the free throw line, throws it away. Tried to pass it to Sweetwine, who was coming in, and Sweetwine stayed in the game, but instead it rolled off his hands and sailed out of bounds. Idaho with the basketball. Taylor loses it in the paint. Picked up by Jackson. Baseball pass to Pruitt. He runs it down, and it's stolen away by Idaho's Brent Betway. Ahead to Livingston. Underneath for Taylor. Drives. Dishes out to McRoberts through his hands for a turnover. Picked up by Utah's Lamar Rice, and he's fouled by McRoberts, who crawls up his back inadvertently, but the foul is called. 3 now on Josh. Little playground basketball. Everybody trying to be the hero. Pass came to McRoberts and went right through his mitts, and then accidentally running up the back of Lamar Rice trying to recover, and Lamar goes to the free throw line for a pair. First free throw for Rice on the way is, it's up and good. Now Brian Hamilton in for Gabe Pruitt. Utah regains the lead by 1. It's going to be a close one all the way through. The Stampede were down 12 here in the third quarter. Actually took the lead. Now Utah's battled back, and they have regained the 2-point lead.
Come on, lock in one time, help!
Rice with 9, Lang 9, Pruitt 9, 14 for Hamilton, 26 for Krugers. The shot clock is off. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Taylor spins behind McRoberts' screen, drives to the paint, kisses out to Livingston at the horn for 3. Counted! And that's the way the third quarter ends. Hamilton threw it up from the back court and it hit the rim, but it's no good. And at the end of 3, it's Idaho 79, Utah 78 on Randy Livingston's third three-pointer of the quarter. And we'll be back after this timeout. Idaho outscores them by 10, 30-20. Randy Livingston 15 points in that quarter. Hamilton 8 to lead Utah. Randy now with 24 points. His best output in a long time. Randy 4 of 8 from three-point range, including the one just before the third quarter buzzer to give Idaho the lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Petway, Livingston, Ellis, Violette, and Taylor on the floor for Idaho. Utah comes back with Sweetwine, Kruger, Rice, Hamilton, and Jackson, and buckle them up. Again, a close fourth quarter. Utah has led or been close in the final 2 minutes of their last 7 losses, with the exception of the loss here against the Stampede a couple weeks ago, and they have not won a single game. Violette left baseline, works on Brian Jackson, drives in the paint, he's tripped, and they call a blocking foul on Jackson as Jackson and Violette both hit the deck. And Brian Jackson gets called for his third personal foul, first team foul against Utah. And it's going to be free throws for Corey Violette, who's still working out the kinks in his left leg. Corey with 11 tonight, if my math is right, 3 of 4 from the line. Scoring leaders, Livingston 24, Jackson 15, Violette 11 for Idaho. Kruger 26, Hamilton 14 for the Flash, and then 9 apiece for Rice, Pruitt, and Lang. Lang leads Utah with 11 rebounds. Idaho's leading rebounder, Ellis and Violette, 7 apiece. Leading assists, 5 for Violette, 4 for Livingston. And for the Flash, it's 4 apiece by Lang and Kruger as Violette rolls the first one in to give Idaho a 2-point lead. And the second one is short. Petway tips the rebound, volleyball around. Kevin Sweetwine comes down with it for Utah. Idaho now 14 of 22 from the line. Utah 15 of 21. 2-point Idaho lead. We played 30 seconds of the final quarter. 80-79, or 78 Idaho. Kruger into the corner to Sweetwine, guarded by Petway. Sweetwine makes a move to the lane, drives all the way, dishes it over his head wildly, off the glass, no good. Right for the rebound. Shot is blocked, comes down to Jackson. He puts it up, and he's fouled by Jason Ellis. With 1 second to go on the shot clock, Utah will go to the free throw line with some perhaps sarcastic applause by Coach Brad Jones, as Jason Ellis commits the foul on the rebound and the shot. Brian Jackson to the free throw line. In that quarter, Utah was 8 of 10 from the foul line. Idaho 6 of 9. First free throw rainbows in for the Napa, Oregon native. Went to Oregon State University. overseas as well. Hits them both, and we're tied again. 80 all with a minute 45 rather gone here in the 45 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Taylor guns it past down low to Ellis. He wasn't expecting it. He lost it. Hamilton though loses it to Ellis, and Idaho gets the ball back. Lob pass down low for the cutter. Petway. It's tipped away and stolen by Sweetwine. Petway was trying to cut in from the right wing on the diagonal, and Livingston's pass was too high and deflected away, and Utah gets it on the 15th turnover against the Stampede. Kruger for a tough three, and he buries it with Livingston right in his face. 29 for Kevin, nothing Randy could do. He had great defense, and Utah leads by 3. Here's Petway on the right wing. On top to Taylor. Swings it near side to Livingston. Randy pulls the ball over his head. Back on top to Taylor. He launches a 3-ball on the way, good. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Mike Taylor to Kevin Kruger, and it's tied at 83. Kruger in the fourth quarter. Crowd getting into it here at US Bank Court. Pass down low for Jackson, and he's double teamed and fouled. The pass from Kruger into the low post, and they're going to get Jason Ellis with the foul. Third on Jason, 2 team fouls on the Stampede. Gunned the pass down low, did Kruger, and Jackson was fouled, and he'll go to the line. Just hit 2 free throws a moment ago. Jackson, an 80% free throw shooter, hits the first. 6 now for Brian. Correction. Now 8 as he makes a pair, and Utah leads by 2. Coming up on the 10-minute mark of the final quarter. Here's Taylor at the top. Swings it back over to Randy Livingston. Randy to Petway, left baseline, spots up and fires. It's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped by Violet. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Jackson. Here comes Utah. Into forecourt is Kruger. They give him some space now. Randy Livingston up on him. Kruger behind the back dribble. Lean in from the three-point line. It bounces in and scores. Basket's good by Kruger. Livingston whistled for the foul. Kruger creating that shot, double clutch up and under. Randy went for the head fake, got whistled for the foul. Kruger with the attempt at the three-point play the conventional way. It's on the way. He buries it. Kruger now with 32, and it's 88-85. The Flash jump out to a 5-point lead with 9:45 to go here in the ball game. Livingston up top to Ellis. Jason spins, gets it to Petway. Right side, 17-footer is good. Petway with 5, playing without the headband tonight. It's a 3-point Utah lead. They led by 12 in that third quarter before Idaho came back to take the lead after 3. Here's Kruger behind a double pick at the top. Guns it on top to Jackson. Brian travels, they don't call it. Spins in the paint, throws it away. It's stolen by Livingston. Here comes Randy, 3-on-2 to Taylor. Taylor spins around, dishes it to Livingston. Steps outside, gets it down low for Taylor. Taylor drives under the basket, kicks it on top. We got a whistle, and they call 3 seconds. The first one they've called all night against Jason Ellis. Idaho fails in that chance to maybe call a little closer. Rice sits down, Rice sits down, Lang back in. Utah, well, no, who sits down? Lang comes in, and it's not Rice because Rice is still in the game, so we'll have to see who came out. It's Hamilton, Rice, Lang, Kruger, and Sweetwine on the floor for the Flash. Here's Kruger up top, guarded by Ellis. Now Taylor picks him up. Kruger open, gets it to Rice. Right side Hamilton, guarded by Petway. Guns it past to Sweetwine, left sideline. Sweetwine drives baseline, pulls up 15-footer. It's short. Rebounded though by Rice, and he scores on the follow. Lamar Rice with 11. Somehow Idaho let Lamar Rice get inside, get the rebound and score. It's 90-85 Flash. Taylor fakes for 3. Now he pulls back and fires the three-pointer. It's no good. He hits the deck. Nothing called. Ellis gets the rebound, though, for the Stampede and brings it back out to Randy Livingston. Randy behind the screen by Violet. Guns it pass down low for Ellis. The ball stolen away and blocked by Hamilton out of bounds. Ellis thought he had the easy layup, but Hamilton swatted away. And now Pruitt checks in for Utah for Sweetwine. Kevin, a very productive 13 minutes. 7 points for the Idaho State University Bengal alum. Inbound to Violet. Idaho trails by 5. Here's Livingston, drives baseline, triple teamed, and they got a blocking foul on Utah's Brian Hamilton. Hamilton's third. 2 team fouls. Luke Jackson set to come back in for Idaho. As Livingston goes to the free throw line, Randy with 24 tonight, 15 of those in that third quarter, where he hit 3 3-pointers. First one on the way is good for the veteran from Louisiana State University. Patway and Chenoweth, or Patway and Jackson, I'll get that right. Chenoweth and Jackson in. Patway and Violet sit down. Chenoweth in to muscle up against Lang. Eric's played only 3 minutes tonight. Livingston on the way for the second. That one is good. He's got 26. Check his season high is 37, so he's a ways away from that. It's a 3-point lead for the Flash. Here's Kruger for 3, right side, unconscious. Unconscious. Kevin Kruger, another 3. We'll get his numbers for you here in a second. Here's Livingston on the left wing. Idaho trails by 5. Left corner, they go down low to Chenoweth. Chenoweth muscles up, reverse layup, curls in. Kruger tonight, 8 of 10 from 3-point range, unconscious. He's got 35. 93-89 Utah, 7:35 to go. Kruger drives, 15-footer in the paint, spins out, no good. Randy Livingston gets the rebound for Idaho, brings it up the floor. Randy with a right-hand dribble to the right side to Luke Jackson. Down low for Ellis behind the defense. It's blocked. He gets it back, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound tip. We got a loose ball.